Hello everyone, welcome back to another online vespers. To begin with, I just want to say that it's the end of May, it's already summer, and we've all gone through school. So congratulations. I also wanted to say that today we will be having Sol with the theme, George with the blessing box, and the theme is about being afraid. It's okay. So I think it's very interesting and something that we all need to hear. I'll see you guys when it ends.
Hey guys, so tonight's topic is going to be, is it okay to be afraid? And yes, it is okay to be afraid, but you don't have to be afraid because God is always going to be there with you. So you might be afraid of doing something or having to go say something, but know that it's going to be okay if you're afraid, but you can always overcome that fear knowing that God is with you. So you don't have to be afraid. I'm just going to share with you guys 4 Bible verses that I really like about this. So the first one is found in Joshua 1:9, and it says, "This is my command, be strong and courageous, do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go." So just like I was saying earlier, you don't have to be afraid because God is always going to be there with you. And you might be, doing something at school or doing something in a public place, like you have to be a speaker or you have to do something, God will always be there with you. So don't fear. Another Bible verse that I wanted to share with you guys is Psalms 46:1. God is our refuge and strength, always ready to help in times of trouble. So God is always going to be there with us, and I know I keep saying that don't be afraid, but it's because wherever you go, wherever you might be, even if you think you're alone and you're afraid, you don't have to because God will always be there with you. The other 2 Bible verses are one's from Psalms 56:3, and it says, "But when I am afraid, I will put my trust in you." And that's something that we should all learn to do, that when we're afraid, we should put our trust in God, Jesus and all, because there are many examples in the Bible of people being afraid and having to put their fear aside and stand up. And I think Esther is a really good example. I mean, she was going to stand up to the king and going to ask him for something which she could face the penalty of death for what she was going to do. But she trusted in God and put her fear aside. She prayed, and all the Jews also prayed with her and fasted, and she put all her trust in God, and she went and she was able to overcome and ask the king, and she was able to still be alive and able to accomplish what she had to. So another verse that I like is Isaiah 41:10, and it says, "Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand." And I think that's a very powerful verse, saying that he will strengthen us and that he's always there with us. Just like when when God asked Moses to go speak for him, to let his people go, Moses didn't want to. I mean, he was afraid and he had that problem. But God said that he was going to be there with him, and he was able to go and represent God. So we should all learn to put our faith in God and not to be afraid, because God is always going to be there with us. He will be there with us to help us, to support us, and to strengthen us. So it is okay to be afraid, but you don't have to, because God is always going to be there with you. I hope you guys put this into practice to trust in God and help overcome your fears with Him.
Hello everyone and happy Sabbath. Hope you enjoyed the topic given by Sol. Let's not forget that we have to give praise to God for everything that goes on in our life, for everything that we have, for the blessings that He gives us. So grab those journals, grab those blessing box, write down the blessings that you have and put them in there. Don't forget to put the date so you remember what day it happened when we go back at the end of the year and look at them. All right guys, thank you. Happy Sabbath. Bye.
Welcome back, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the theme. So just keep in mind and always remember that it is okay to be afraid. So long as you always rely on Jesus and His Word, He'll always be there to protect you. So yeah, just keep that in mind. It's nothing you should be worried about or anxious about. It's completely okay. Everybody's afraid of something. So just a reminder that tomorrow is the final part of the 3-part series on friendship. So go ahead and check that out. It will be really great, and it's the ending to this amazing series about friendships. And if you haven't seen this series, you should definitely start because it's something that we all need to hear. It's about friendships. We all have friendships, am I right? So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.